Memecoin traders risk millions of dollars every single day, but most of them end up losing their hard-earned money. Now, a new platform is promising to provide capital to traders on Solana. It's called Solana Funded. And in this video, I'll be diving into the details of this brand new Memecoin trading prop firm to reveal their hidden rules, how it really works, and if I think it's worth trying out. I'm gonna be as unbiased as I possibly can and just try to give you my honest opinion. By the end of this video, you'll know everything you will possibly need to know about the world's first Memecoin trading prop firm. My name is Vic. I've been in the crypto trenches since 2020. I've worked with brands like Kraken, Exodus, and over 100 more. But before we get into it, I need to let you know that nothing I say in this video is financial advice. I put it together strictly for educational purposes only. Also, I have no relationship with Solana Funded. The only thing I do have is an affiliate link that I got off of their website after I made a free account. It's best to use the link in the description as well, just to ensure that you are using the safe and proper link. So here we are on the Solana Funded website, and you can see right in the title of the site, you can trade memes with up to $100,000 of our Solana, and that this is the first prop firm built for traders on Solana. Now, if you are already a trader on Solana, this is super interesting because most crypto prop firms only offer you major pairs like Bitcoin, Solana itself, Zcash, things like this. But as you can see right here, you can trade any contract address on Solana with their funded capital. At least that's what they say. Now, one thing you need to know is how prop firms actually work, at least modern prop firms. So a prop firm is going to offer you a challenge account, which is like an evaluation test. And if you pass that test and you hit your profit target, then you move into a live funded account. Now, most people in the prop firm space already know that your evaluation phase is a demo account. You're not actually trading real money in the markets. But what most traders don't realize is that actually, when you get to the funded and live level as well, you're most likely just still in a demo account and your trades never actually hit the market. Now, the reason this is super important to focus on with Solana Funded is because of their marketing messaging. Now, if we come right back up to the top again, you can see that you can trade $100,000 in funded capital. But in their documentation, I couldn't get a clear answer on whether the live account was just simulated trading or they're actually letting you deploy into these liquidity pools, which in my opinion, would be really reckless and actually not a viable business model just because of the way that meme coins function and the low liquidity that is held in these liquidity pairs. For you to have access to $100,000 of real money and be aping into a $10,000, $15,000 market cap token, it really changes the economics of the meme coin market. So it was really unclear to me whether the live accounts were real or they were demo until I saw this tweet, which is from the founder of Solana Funded, basically saying that there's so much truth and accuracy in this tweet that he quotes. If we go into the tweet that he quotes, it explicitly says all accounts are demo, both challenge and funded. So it's not in the documentation, but that right there just proves that it is simulated trading. These trades are not being placed on the blockchain for you. So to me, it's a little concerning that they would say trade up to $100,000 in funded capital instead of just saying that it's simulated trading. Now, circling back to how prop firms make money and how they pay you out, because they are actually offering a service and this is a real product. So it's typically the money that comes from these evaluations that ends up being the pool of money they pay successful traders from. Another way that these firms can make money is by having a hybrid model, meaning they have two groups of live traders being the ones who pass their eval. The first group is called the B book. This is basically everyone, and they're still trading on a simulated account. It's a demo account. These trades don't enter the real market. But then they have an A book, and the A book are the traders who have proved time and time again that they're consistently profitable. And the firm will actually go and will place their trades on the back end and make money from their trades just to have another revenue stream, actually one that comes from real trading and not just evaluation fees. Now with Solana Funded in particular, there definitely are critics on X. I mean, if you launch a product in crypto at all at this point, you're going to have critics on X calling it a scam, but I don't think there's any basis on calling it a scam at this point. And in fact, this model makes a lot of sense because meme coin trading is so extremely volatile. Most traders who actually get an evaluation are going to fail it, which is just money in the prop firm's pocket. However, the downside for Solana Funded is that if a trader hits a crazy multiple like 20x or something like that, then they are obligated to pay them out. At least they're supposed to, but in the documentation, it says something a little different. So here are the official rules for the Solana Funded platform. And there are a lot of them. And within their terms of service, they basically have the right to refuse any payment no matter what. They basically live on God mode within their own platform. And I'm curious to see how it plays out because in the prop firm space, not getting a payout is like classic critique. So the first rule here is market manipulation. If you're coordinating with other people, groups, and communities to move a token's price, or you're shilling it and promoting it actively on your own and you can influence the market, you break the rules. You're not going to get paid. If you are gambling and you are recklessly wagering, which is putting disproportionately large positions relative to the account balance without risk management, without stop loss or trade thesis, basically just being a degenerate, they won't pay you out. They don't like that behavior, which I mean, in meme coin trading, that's a lot of what it is just basically gambling, right? You're also restricted on what type of contracts you can't buy. So you can't buy honeypot tokens. I mean, no one wants to do that anyway. And you can't buy single-sided liquidity tokens. These are like Meteora tokens. Basically, they want you to trade Bonk Fund, Pump Fund, all the legitimate meme coin launchpad tokens. You can't launch your own token and trade it yourself, which is one of the biggest concerns from people who've been critical of Solana Funded is, oh, why can't I just launch my own token and then ape on the platform and then go back and just pump it? Well, this explicitly says that you can't do that. And you also can't trade affiliated tokens as well. So you basically just have to be in the market trading genuinely in the market. And you have to have some sort of real trading strategy. You can't just be aping and gambling. If they see that type of behavior, they're going to restrict you. Now they have a few more rules which are really detail oriented, but one of the main ones is you can't use bots or automation, and you can't just be scalping in and out of positions, which if you know anything about meme coin trading, you're going to pay a lot of fees if you do that type of behavior. So it's not really that smart anyway. Now here is the enforcement. If you break the rules, you will be immediately terminated from the platform, your profit will be forfeited, and they'll even refer you to law enforcement if it's applicable, which is pretty crazy. But I get it. They are not trying to take liability for your illegal activity if you're a criminal. Now, I did mention before that it's going to be very difficult in order for traders to pass this evaluation. And I would look at this as like hard mode meme coin trading. Now, not listed on that rules page is their actual trading criteria, which is really important to understand. So let's say you do get a $100,000 funded account and you pass it. Well, you're not allowed to trade more than 2% of your account balance at one time. So some people are like, oh, I can just ape 100K into one token. You can't do that. The max you could do in that scenario is $2,000 per token. Now, when it comes to a specific token itself, they do restrict you from trading it in certain ways. So you can't trade more than 10% of a token's 24-hour volume. The volume being how much money is being traded in and out of that token within the 24-hour time slot. You also cannot hold more than 1% of a token's supply. Typically with a pump fund token, you have 1 billion tokens. So that means you can't hold more than 10 million tokens of that token, or you will break a rule. Now, this just really hammers home this loophole that a lot of people have been talking about, which I mentioned before, where manipulation is very possible with a low cap meme coin. And it genuinely seems like Solana Funded is doing everything they possibly can to protect their house, which makes sense to me. I think a big reason why a Memecoin Prop Firm doesn't exist already before them is because of the amount of loopholes that people could pull off. But I do think it's going to be very resource heavy and require a lot of moderation from the Solana Funded team in order to make sure that these rules are enforced. Now, in terms of evaluation account types, they have 4 different account types grouped in 1-step and 2-step, from a $2,500 account to a $100,000 Funded account. The most expensive account being the one-step elite $100,000 account, which is currently on sale for just under $2,000. So if you did this one-step elite evaluation, you would have to hit a 50% profit target. All accounts are end of day drawdown, meaning whatever your balance is at the end of each day, you can't lose up to 20% of that balance the next day. And the drawdown actually fluctuates. It's 20% on elites and 25% on just the basic accounts. Another difference between the basic account and the elite is with the basic account, you can only hold 5 positions at a time, where in the elite accounts, you can hold unlimited positions, which to me, I don't think is worth paying the extra money. Personally, I think five positions is more than enough. Now, the absolute cheapest account that they offer right now is just over $100. This is the two-step $2,500 account. So you can spend $100, pass your eval, and have access to $2,500 in funded capital. Now, with their 2% maximum balance rule, you will only be able to place $50 trades at a time. One other thing to note is that the way they execute trades on Solana Funded is through a Chrome extension that connects to any terminal that you use. So let's say you're already an Axiom user and you just like it. You don't want to trade on another terminal. That's completely fine. You just use the Solana Funded extension and then it connects to your Axiom or your terminal or whatever you use. And this extension just connects to the backend of Solana Funded, and it's very simple. Now, at the same time, I don't like Chrome extensions. I don't really trust them that much. So me personally, I'm not going to use that. I would just rather use their terminal dashboard that they have, do whatever research and analysis I need to do on the terminal I use, and then place my trades on their web browser, just at least until this early phase is over. And I know for a fact that everything they do is super legit. Now, that leads me to the question, do I think this is legit? What do I think the actual risks are here? Well, I think the biggest risk with any prop firm, especially a new one, is are they going to pay you? And currently, it's just too early to tell. It's only been out for like a week. You can see the founder tweeting right here. We're 6 days in, and the first batch of funded traders went live yesterday. So Funded Traders just went live officially. I'm gonna have my eye on these tweets and the critics in the comments because I wanna know, are people actually getting paid out? And if they can verify it on chain, that's even better. Now, one major red flag that I will also have my eye on is if they launch a token. Now, having a great platform in crypto is rare. Most platforms are just LARP and they are actually trash. And it's just build up to launch a token so they can extract liquidity from the market. And I really hope in this situation, that's not the case. And if they do end up gearing up towards a token launch, honestly, it's going to be a red flag for me. So just keep your eye out if they plan on launching a token. If someone from Solana Funded is watching this, I highly recommend that you don't, especially right now in this market condition. Now, there are other rumors on X about the founders running some other prop firm in the Forex industry that went south. I couldn't really find any hard concrete evidence that that was legit, but the founders are not doxxed, which honestly is a red flag, unfortunately. Doxxed founders in the prop firm space is something that you want, and they don't have it. So you can't really fire back on anyone who ends up screwing anyone over here. But if payouts do start rolling out and they can prove it on chain, that's amazing. That's going to be a great green flag. And I'm going to be completely honest. At this point in the meme coin landscape, we need something new. We need a way for traders to limit the amount of money that they can actually lose. Because what happens to most traders is they have a gambling mentality and they start risking money and losing it and risking more and losing it. And they start sliding backwards and they don't actually put a stop loss on their losses. They just keep bleeding out. And a platform like this, if the eval costs you $100, I would much rather you lose that $100 with a simulated $2,500 balance than lose $100 on chain from one gambly trade and then just keep doing that over and over and over again. I want you to be successful in your trading, especially in the trenches, which at this point is extremely difficult. So this allows you to limit your risk. It just all comes down to, are they going to pay? And I'm going to have my eye on that. So if you do want to try out Solana Funded, I can't give my official recommendation for it until these payouts start rolling out and I can see them. But I do have an affiliate link and I may earn a commission if you sign up under my link. It is the safe link to use. It's in the description below. And if you want to explore the other platforms that I actually do recommend, go check out vicmasterlist.com. This is my official master list of every platform in crypto that I have personally used and tested and verified that it's legit and it works well and they're not going to rip you off. If you have not yet, please subscribe to the channel. I drop a new video just like this every single week. And I got to thank you so much for watching. As always, stay safe in the trenches.